Good morning everyone. I just thought I'd put on here how to change Vauxhall Vivaro range ball joint. You'll notice that I've jacked it up. Had to use a couple of blocks of wood, and whilst I left it on the jack, I've also got an axle stand underneath just in case anything moves. Of course, health and safety being what it is, we should always be safe. Key thing to make a point here is the nut on the top of the old and the new ball joint. Two things: you've got the hex head inside to stop it turning when you tighten it up and loosen it, but also the size of the nut is 24mm, and of course you've got to buy a special spanner. I bought one for about £11. The ball joint itself cost about 16 or 17 off eBay, and that's about it. I'll let you know how I get on. Okay everyone, so you can see now I've got the main ball joint nut off at the top, and there are three smaller mounting ones at the bottom. These were tighter because I think the guy before me looks like you see the blue on the thread, he's Loctited that on, so they're really difficult to get off, and you had to jigger around a little bit to get a ring spanner to fit in that small recess there, so hence I turned the steering wheel around and stuff like that. One thing to note is the ABS bracket at the top. Just be careful, that sometimes needs to be moved backwards and forwards to gain access to various nuts and bolts when you're removing them. Okay, next bit is now to get a ball joint splitter on the main ball joint. Okay, that's the ball joint splitter in position, and you can see maybe just underneath the shiny bit is where the ball joint's actually split, and it's now on its way out. That was really difficult to get in position, and took the use of an assistance with a lump hammer, which looks like it's done the job anyway. Okay, the next little trick I had to do was, because the ball joint was all part of the suspension system, the weight of the axle and the vehicle itself was holding the ball joint in even after it had split. So then I moved my jack to gently jack up the wheel station, and that allowed me to get a screwdriver in, and levering this arm down lets the whole thing pop out. Okay, there's the old and the new ball joint. You can tell the old one's gone because you can move that with your finger, and that one's completely solid. Okay, that's the new ball joint in, all tightened up. I'm just going to put the wheel on and put it on the ground, just to let the weight of the vehicle take it in, just to make sure it's all bedded in properly, and then I'll check the tightness again. Okay, so that's the job complete. One thing I would say is, I saw on another site, be aware of cheap copy bottom end ball joints, which I might have one, so I'll wait and see after a couple of thousand miles. Thank you very much for watching. Any positive feedback would be more than welcome.